And it's Gallus to start out. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Antetokounmpo out there with Durant. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the two-guard spot. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by George.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Giannis outside. Pass to James. Chamberlain a screen. Shot on the wing. And the shot goes in.
And, you know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
Giannis against Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's LeBron. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Here's Pippen. It's a three-point game. And a wide-open look for SGA. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach for a minute. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Antetokounmpo finds James. Here's George. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to LeBron. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Durant dishes to Giannis. Chamberlain with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo passes to James. Over Wembanyama. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here for the night.
First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Mavericks leading. Giannis dishes to George. LeBron against Wembanyama. And James gets it to go. James has got 9.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
LeBron outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Here's George. Nothing on the board. Pass to James. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Durant after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with it. George picks him up. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio trailing here. Pippen feeling it out a bit. SGA on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Shaquille O'Neal is the guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And KD's got the ball here for the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. James, that's a 2-pointer. A shot's good on the assist by George. LeBron's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. And here are the Spurs. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Chamberlain against Shaq. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Them on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12. Now, here is George. Still yet to score. KD, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Wembanyama. Paul George grabs the miss. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to James. A 3-ball. The rebound by Pippen.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. The Mavericks leading. George passes to LeBron. The rejection by Wembanyama.
Mavericks ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Wembanyama against Giannis. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. George passes to KD. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. James with it. Now SGA defending. James looking it over. The shot by George, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounce pass Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Now, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Giannis outside. Pass to James. O'Neal with the steal. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. The shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. James outside to stop the drought. Dallas, no good that time either. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to SGA. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Spurs leading by 4. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Durant. James is out there with Paul George. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
KD dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to James. Lets it go with a 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clock is at 3. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, SGA. Wembanyama outside. Back to SGA. Eyes again. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. George passes to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 18. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Pippen with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
And here's Giannis. Still scoreless. Scooped up. Chamberlain. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pippen with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 20. There's the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .116 left to play here in the third. George passes to James. Durant sets a screen for LeBron. Left side, KD. Pippen against KD. Pippen kicks to SGA. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For San Antonio, they've hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
At the line for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shaq bullies his way inside.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Now James. To the inside. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front. They lead by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Pippen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wembanyama in at the one. That's the San Antonio foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Durant feeling it out a bit. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Spurs.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. Block at 4. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
George with no one around. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Abdul-Jabbar finds SGA. He gets that one. SGA's got 11 in the second half.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer, sees the floor extremely well.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pass to George. Dallas moving the ball around. Good on the bucket.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trail by 7. James outside. Fires for 3. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Durant. SGA against LeBron. Outside George. No good from 3. Spurs leading by 7. Here's SGA. Chamberlain with the block. Now here's LeBron. O'Neal with the steal. George against Wembanyama. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Durant fires. It's good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside, SGA. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
LeBron James. Oh!
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
.119 left in the 4th. LeBron against SGA. Shot clock at 5. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the tough shot.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and forward so we can see you.
James. Wembanyama reels it in. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Led by as many as 14 points.
First team foul.
They double-team Wembanyama.
Paul George. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Victor Wembanyama.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Dallas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Lets loose a three. The three goes down.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With the step back. LeBron against Wembanyama. Now James. The three is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for San Antonio, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
The first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.